Hey everyone, and welcome to the Watson Process Automation Assistant Accelerator. This is one of the many different Watson conversation bots that we have in the Accelerator portal. This one's a little bit different because here we're going to be using Watson Conversation specifically to execute a business process. And to execute that business process, we'll be using a Slack front end. You can use any different type of messaging system, so whether that be Skype or just a web browser to interact with Watson Conversation. I will be showing how to set up the Slack integration in just a little bit. And the Process Automation Assistant Accelerator is going to use creating an opportunity and an account in Salesforce as the example business process. But again, important to note, you could use really Watson Conversation for a multitude of different types of business processes. IBM and Salesforce just launched a really exciting new partnership, so we thought great opportunity to feature these two exciting companies together. And then we'll also be showing some mock integrations here to really get you thinking about how could I be using this process automation assistant in my business and what are some of the future capabilities that I could enjoy. So you'll see how we're using Watson machine learning to potentially score an opportunity or evaluate it for cross-sell opportunities based on the description that you provide during your conversation. We also show an integration with the mock HR system, so here it's going to be IBM Blue Pages to show how based on the description that you provide for the opportunity, Watson can match that with the best employee for the job. And that is really the essence of our Expertise Finder Accelerator, so if you are interested in that, definitely check out Expertise Finder. So lots to get through today, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so now that we are set up with our Watson Salesforce Assistant in our Slack channel, we can go ahead and get started with the conversation. If at any time you forget how to do this demonstration, feel free to consult the demo instructions, which are located on the Accelerator page just right here. So to begin, I will say I want to create a new account. And what Watson's going to do now, engaging with me using Watson Conversation, is I'm actually going to create a new account that will populate in Salesforce. So the first thing that Watson's going to ask is the name of the account. I can give any value here, but let's say for demo's sake, I'll call it, Test Inc. And the account's website will say it's watsonaccelerators.com. And let's say the account is located in New York. And let's say it's telco as the industry. Again, I'm just giving sample values here. And let's say, okay, time to describe the account. I'll say test video to show off Watson Process Automation Assistant. And now you're seeing that Watson has actually gone ahead and created this entry in Salesforce. Now Watson is asking if I would like to use Expertise Finder to assign an industry expert. And I'll say yes. And essentially what this means is Watson is going to use its understanding of the account and it's going to use its understanding of the employees in the company to match the best person for the job. Now, of course, this integration with Expertise Finder is just a mock one, and it's really just designed to show you the art of the possible of the Watson Process Automation Assistant and just one of the ways that you could take this and grow the solution to make it your own. Next, Watson is going to ask if I would like to create an opportunity for this account, and I will say yes. Now, an opportunity is a child of an account, so one account can have multiple different types of opportunities. And now we're going to walk through a similar process as we did for creating an account, for creating an opportunity. And let's say the name of my opportunity is test opportunity. Again, you can create this to be whatever you want. Opportunity description is show how we can add an opportunity using Watson conversation. And an estimate of the value for the opportunity, let's say I say $100. And let's say the stage of the opportunity is qualification. Let's say I anticipate the opportunity will close in June. And now you can see here again that Watson has gone ahead and added this opportunity within the account that I had created. So when Watson says, do you want me to analyze this for upsell? What that means is Watson is saying, given what you have just told me about the opportunity, I have seen X amount, so here it's going to be 58 similar customers based on the one that you have just described. And of those, a certain percentage of them have purchased Y, and that Y here is the Blue Mix high availability technology. So based on that, I'm going to suggest that you try to sell that Blue Mix high availability technology to this customer, given that others that are similar have purchased that in the past. And again, when it comes to scoring the opportunity, the same idea applies as did the upsell opportunity. So Watson's basically saying, based on similar accounts that I've seen, this has in this case, 58% chance of conversion, and I am 80% confident that that is what will happen. And as was the case with the expertise finder, this is a mock integration that would use Watson machine learning for that statistical model that would generate these upsell suggestions and the scores. And the purpose of my showing this to you is really just to jumpstart your thinking on how you can make this accelerator your own. So now that we have created an account, we have created a new opportunity within that account, we have shown off some mock integrations with an expertise finder type of capability, and also upselling and scoring opportunities based on Watson machine learning. Let's go ahead and show how we could integrate with an HR system to look up an employee. So let's say we wanted to look up that employee that was chosen as the best person for the job. So I'll say, can I look up an email address? Let's say I want to send her an email to see if she's made any progress on the opportunity, and we'll go ahead and type in her name, Carolyn Hayes. Great, and now you can see with this mock integration with IBM Blue Pages, which is the IBM HR system, you can see that I have her email address right here, so I could go ahead and email her to find out what the latest on the account is. And lastly, I will show you how you could use Watson Conversation to also search for an opportunity in Salesforce. So I'll say, can I search for an opportunity? And let's say I say loan advisor. And you can see here that Watson has pulled up the loan advisor opportunity from Salesforce. And just one quick housekeeping item, just given that this is in a Slack front end, not a web browser, you cannot just X out of this to restart the demonstration. And so in order to restart the demonstration, as I'm showing you here, you can either type stop, undo, exit, or quit, and that will go ahead and restart this for you so you can begin by greeting Watson again, just like we did at the beginning of this conversation, and you can go ahead and start from the beginning. So that's it. Thanks for watching. This has been the Watson Process Automation Assistant Accelerator. We use Watson Conversation to show how you can execute a business process with a Slack front end. And we use Salesforce to show the example business process of creating a new account and opportunity. And then we also showed off some mock integration. So using Watson machine learning to find upsell opportunities and scoring opportunities based on the information that you provided. We also showed a mock integration with an HR system to find employees so you can contact them easier. And we also kind of showed off the expertise finder type of capabilities. So based on the information that you provided, can Watson find the best employee for the job? So let us know what you think. Post a review or get in touch. You can either email us or Slack us, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.